Hello everyone. I'm going to take a classes in quantitative aptitude. This is one of the paper for CA Foundation. Yes, quantitative aptitude. This paper has three parts. One, business mathematics. Number two, part two, which is logical reasoning. And three is statistics. Okay, today we will discuss an important and also an interesting topic from business mathematics. It's covered under as part of mathematics of finance. And the topic name is simple and compound interest. Good. Okay. Before we jump into this topic, let me ask you a simple question. I'll just enlarge it so that it can see clearly what we are explaining here. Yes. Before we jump into this main topic, simple and compound interest, let me ask you a simple question. If I'm going to offer you 10,000 rupees today or 10,000 rupees after 2 years, which option you would choose? Obviously, 10,000 rupees today, because the money can be invested and earn returns as well. This concept is called time value of money. Short term, we call it as a TVM. Okay. So this is the basic concept to understand the interest calculations. Okay. Now, so money today is greater than money always tomorrow. Okay. Let's see one by one. What's simple interest? What's compound interest? What is the difference? How we are deriving it one by one. So the name, first we'll take the simple interest. As the name suggests, this is the most basic interest, I would say. Simple interest. By definition, the interest can be calculated only on the original principal amount. What is that? Interest on principal only. Principal amount. Okay. Now we'll see what's the formula for calculating the simple interest. Then we'll explain with one example. We'll see further on that. So what's the formula for this? Simple interest equal to, everybody knows this, PRT by 100. P stands for principal amount, R stands for rate of the interest per annum, and T stands for the time period in years. When you appear for the exam, when you see the question, please write the formula at first so that you get the clarity what you are going to return further. So here let's derive with one example. Simple interest equal to, assume that my principal amount is 10,000 and the rate of interest is 10%, and then the time period is 2 years. What it's going to give, which is 2,000 rupees as my simple interest. Okay. Now let's understand the concept of amount. amount A equal to principal plus SI, simple interest. In this case, 10,000 plus 2,000, which is 12,000. So this 12,000 is the total amount we earned at the end of the time period. Is it fine? Understand? Yes, this is simple. Now let's move on to compound interest. What is compound interest? Compound interest in real life, be it in a banks or any financial institutions, they will not give you a interest only on the original principal amount. They will give interest, principal plus the accumulated interest. So the compound interest by definition, CA equal to principal plus earned interest. Principal plus earned interest. So the compound interest equal to, yeah, here again, as we have seen the formula and derive with an example, same way we will see the compound interest as well. Let's see amount equal to P, the principal of 1 plus R by 100 into the time period. So we are calculating the amount with this formula. In that case, I'm going to use the same amount, which is A equal to 10,000 into 1 plus 10 by 100. The same principal amount what we used in simple interest, the same rate and also the same time period. So that you can differentiate between how much you earn in simple interest and also the compound interest. So the 10,000, 1 plus 10 by 100 into 2, which is going to give me 2,100. Now, compound interest equal to principal plus the amount, which is 12,100. So what you earned is, if you see the compound interest, under the compound interest, you always earn higher than the simple interest for the same time period, for the same principal amount and the same interest rate. Okay. Again, compound interest is much better than simple interest. In the end, in the exam also, you will get more compound interest question than the simple interest. Okay. That's fine. Now let's compare with one table. Let's compare with the table. Yeah. Whatever we learned, let's compare with the table. basis and then simple interest and then compound interest calculated on what? Calculated on principal only, P only. This is principal and the earned interest, accumulated interest, interest. Growth, growth, linear, exponential. And then used in short-term lending, short-term lending. This one is banking and investment. So this kind of table will be very useful. Before you go for examination, you can refer this table, what is simple interest, what is compound interest. Like that, many concept also. You can put some different, will be handy before you go for examination. So in today's class, what we have seen. So number one, time value of money, TVM. Number two, simple interest. Number three, compound interest. These three form the basics for studying the advanced topic like present value, EMI, and annuities. Okay. So we understood time value of money, simple interest, and compound interest. We'll see the advanced topic in the upcoming chapters. And yes, we'll see in the next sessions. Thank you.